Today on Fresh Vintage Garage, we're checking out the ThinkCar ThinkTPMS G2. I just screwed it up 2 times off camera. The really awesome little scan tool specifically for TPMS. We have a little help from our friend, the King Bolin K7 here. If you haven't seen our video on this, definitely go check it out. But we're going to jump outside. We got a Forester with brand new TPMS sensors in it and the old sensors in a bag. We're going to activate, we're going to program, we're going to relearn. Let's jump outside and we'll do all that right now. So getting a few procedural, logistical things out of the way here, we have our Subaru Forester mobile. Brand new sensors are installed. The old sensors are right there. And we found the ThinkDiag Plus app that you can actually pair the G2 to your phone. And we found this for Android and iOS. But it won't let you do relearns. This will do programming and activations here. But to do the actual relearn, you need to plug in with a actual OBD2 device or dongle of some kind, and that's where the K7 comes in. This will allow us to relearn through the actual OBD2 port into the computer with the TPMS sensors and make that connection. So we're going to get all this set up and show you how to actually activate, program, and relearn with this guy. Let's do that right now. So taking a look at the screen here, you're probably asking yourself, how do you connect the K7 and the G2? The K7 is unique that it has module functionality. So I'm going to click on module, then we're going to go to TPMS, and then it should auto connect. And if you look at the screen on the G2, you immediately see the Bluetooth symbol. And so now we're going to go right into America and Subaru. And then we can scroll down and find our Forester. And in this case, we have 2016, so we're going to choose the second option. Keep trigger data or not. Sure, let's keep that.
Activation success.
There we go. So let's jump into the front left tire and we'll actually get the activation started here and we'll show you each step. So just wanted to quickly point out, you see the screen on the G2 and then when I click on programming, it'll auto follow what I'm doing on the K7. So I'm going to go back to activate and then we're at the front left corner. So it tells you to put this on the TPMS sensor, hit OK. It just vibrated.
Activation success.
There we go, and you can see on the screen front left, we do have to change that to KP or PSI, so we'll do that here in the settings. But let's go back to what I'm doing now is I'm actually hitting up and down on the G2. So I'm at right left, and then I'm going to hit OK.
Activation success.
There we go. And it's really nice we're working with brand new batteries in the TPMS sensors. And let's go to right rear. There we go.
Activation success.
And we'll go up to the front right.
Activation success.
Perfect, there we go. And just looking at the screen, I see unit conversions, so there we go. That's what I thought. We can go to Fahrenheit and PSI. Okay, so you can actually see we have 32, 33, 32, and it does call out the battery. So really nice to see how quickly and easily this works. Wanted to take a moment and mention our website, scantooldepot.com. Whether you need TPMS equipment, batteries, testers and chargers, smoke machines, ADAS equipment, scan tools, and a whole bunch more, check it all out at scantooldepot.com today. So we're going to relearn this actual, the 4 TPMS sensors. In full disclosure, like we said earlier in the video, we have new tires, new TPMS sensors, but for the purpose of the video, we have replaced one tire, this guy right here, and we have the old sensor, so we need to relearn this sensor to the car. So this thing's no longer useful, so we're going to get rid of it there. And we're going to grab the K7, and so we have this set up. You can see on the screen, we need to do a few things. We need to actually make 2 laps around the car, once to trigger all the sensors and then turn the ignition on, and then we need to make another lap just to re-trigger the sensors so that the car can actually learn them. So let's get started with that. You can see we have the front left here. So I'm just going to come down here and I hit OK. All right, and let's just hit the down arrow button. I will say we took a little bit of time off camera to fully understand how to actually do the process. But now that we're doing this, I could see a shop doing this pretty quickly and pretty consistently. A tire shop probably could, you know, make good use of this and do it in pretty short order. Last one, I mean, it's probably been what, 60 seconds, give or take, on all 4 tires, maybe 90 seconds, but the last one just triggered there. So we just have to turn the ignition on, and we'll make a note to say we already have the OBD2 dongle from the K7 plugged in. So I'm just gonna turn the ignition on. There we go. And from there, let's grab these guys, and we just gotta make one more lap. So let's do that now. Go back to our front left. I guess we should drop this to see how durable it is. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. There we go. I don't know that we're going to drop this one though. Let's not break our multiple $100 scan tool. Okay, so if you look on the left-hand side of the screen, we have, starting with the left front tire, turn the ignition on, connect the OBD2, then make the lap we just did. So now I'm going to turn the ignition off and back on. There we go. And this is the final step according to the K7. So I'm just going to do that. I don't know, wait a few seconds. Turn it back on. And our TPMS light has gone out. Now it does give you, if you look on the screen, you'll see it does give drive for X number of miles for so many miles an hour. So you do need to take that step. Let me just grab it here and show you. It says test drive above 19 miles an hour for at least 10 minutes to make sure the light stays off. So good advice. If you're a tire shop and you're just running tires all day long, you may not have time to do that. On the note of a Bartec unit, the King Bolin, the K7 and the G2 here, they work pretty well together and they're pretty fast. If you are a tire shop owner, you probably have already heard of Bartec. You may be considering a Bartec unit, and the reason we wanted to call it out in the video here is while this works, you still have to drive that, say, 19 miles an hour for up to 10 minutes. In the Subaru here, if you're a tire shop and you're in like a dense area, or you have an older Honda car where it's a little bit more finicky, you probably won't have the time or the actual space with traffic lights and traffic and stuff to get up to that 19 miles an hour for X number of miles or minutes or whatever it is. But all that to say, we've reviewed a couple different Bartec units with our good friend Jason from Bartec, really awesome guy. And he showed us the different models they have. So if you haven't seen those videos, we'll leave the links for those in the description of the video you're watching right now. Overall, really like the King Bolin setup here and the ThinkCar. Granted, these are 2 different brands, but they are kind of like sister companies, so to speak. But this could be your solution. Let us know. Leave us a comment if you've bought one, if you like it, how you like it, and how well you know it works for you. But with that, we appreciate you watching. If you like scan tools, if you like shop equipment, if you like keeping your cars certified fresh and on the road, Fresh Finish Garage, your channel. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.